This dog was so overweight she couldn't even stand, then one tiny moment changed everything.
She was 125 pounds. She couldn't walk. I was told at least that she was kept outside.
The first time people saw Franny, they were honestly shocked. The golden retriever was so overweight that it took 4 grown adults just to help lift her into the car. It wasn't because she was lazy or stubborn. Her body simply couldn't carry her anymore. She laid there exhausted, lifeless, and emotionally shut down. Her future owner later said it felt like looking at a dog that had already given up on life a long time ago. Franny had been neglected for years before finally being surrendered. By the time she arrived at the rescue, she barely acted like a dog anymore. She didn't wag her tail, didn't care about treats, and hardly reacted to the world around her. She would just lay quietly in one spot, staring into nothing, like there was no energy left inside her at all. The first few weeks were incredibly hard. Her new owner had to physically lift her every single time she needed to go outside. Her hands became covered in blisters from supporting Franny's heavy body day after day. Some days, Franny could only take a few steps before collapsing into the grass, breathing heavily from exhaustion. But every time, her owner would kneel beside her, gently pet her, and whisper, "Good girl, Franny, it's okay. We'll try again tomorrow." And slowly, that became their routine. Tiny little victories, a few extra steps, standing a little longer than the day before. Progress most people probably wouldn't even notice, but for Franny, those moments were everything. Then one afternoon, something unexpected happened. Everyone was outside throwing a tennis ball for another dog when suddenly Franny's ears perked up. People froze because it had been so long since she reacted to anything. Her owner looked at her and laughed softly. "Wait a second, do you want the ball?" She gently rolled the tennis ball toward Franny. And in that moment, everything changed. Franny's eyes lit up, her tail twitched. She awkwardly stumbled toward the ball with every ounce of strength she had. It wasn't graceful, it wasn't fast, but she was trying. And honestly, it was enough to make everyone standing there emotional, because for the first time since being rescued, Franny wanted something again. That tennis ball became her motivation. It gave her a reason to stand up, to move, and to keep fighting every day. Her owner still remembers the very first moment Franny stood up completely on her own without help. Everyone stayed perfectly still because nobody wanted to ruin the moment. Good girl, Franny," she whispered emotionally, and somehow Franny looked proud of herself too. A few months later, they attempted their first real walks together. At first, it was only from the front door to the end of the driveway, but little by little, the distance grew longer. "Come on, Freddie, you got this," her owner would encourage her every day. And somehow, Franny really did. Before Franny, her owner had another overweight golden retriever named Georgia. They had gone through the difficult weight loss journey together too. But after losing Georgia, she promised herself she would never get that emotionally attached again because the heartbreak was simply too painful. But when Franny came into her life, she couldn't shake the strange feeling that somehow Georgia had sent this dog to her. Like somewhere out there, Georgia was saying there's still another one who needs you. And thankfully, she listened. Today, Franny weighs around 59 pounds. When she was first rescued, even standing up felt impossible. Now she runs across the beach, chases tennis balls, goes on long walks, and wakes up every morning excited about life. Sometimes her owner watches her sprint across the sand and still can't believe this is the same dog, not just physically, emotionally too. The sadness and hopelessness that once filled Franny's eyes are completely gone. In their place is a goofy, happy, loving golden retriever whose real personality had simply been buried underneath years of pain and neglect. And maybe the most beautiful part of this story is that Franny wasn't the only one being rescued. In many ways, she rescued her humans too. Because sometimes animals don't have to say a single word to teach people about patience, hope, and unconditional love. They remind people that healing is slow. Sometimes healing begins with tiny little steps, a short driveway walk, or even something as simple as a tennis ball. And if Franny's story proves anything, it's this. No living soul is ever truly too far gone just because their healing takes longer than someone else's. Sometimes all they really need is one person willing to stay beside them long enough to watch them stand back up again